Ever since the release of Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker's teaser trailer number 1 that made its debut back in April of this year over at Star Wars Celebration, followed by the second teaser that made its debut over at D23 and by Good Morning America, it left a lot of fans around the world very excited and eager to see the third and final trailer of Episode 9 by Disney and Lucasfilm that would give the fans a better idea of the overall tone of this movie. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, what's really exciting about Episode 9 is that we do know that this film is, of course, going to really insert many different revelations that's going to lead to saga-wide implications of the Skywalker saga that fans have never seen before in the Star Wars movies. Now, on top of all this, a lot of fans are very curious about when we can see the final trailer of Episode 9 during this month of October, of course, by Disney and Lucasfilm. Now, what's really intriguing about all of this is that it's described that Disney and Lucasfilm are currently in the final stages of editing the third and final trailer for Episode 9, and that some of the scenes that were part of the reshoots will be included in the upcoming brand new footage. It's explained that Disney and Lucasfilm aim to release the trailer and attach it to the upcoming film, Maleficent 2, on October 18th of this year. However, it's said that Disney also has a plan in place to release the trailer on the night of October 14th before the 18th, followed by selling the tickets online and various websites before its December 19th release date. It's explained that the upcoming trailer is described to be very dark and the darkest of all the trailers and teasers for the sequel trilogy, and that the new trailer will also feature many revisions of classic themes from the originals and the prequels. The final trailer is also said to involve a glimpse of some iconic worlds from the originals and the prequel trilogy era that is actually said to create hype for the fans around the world. Now, it's described that the final shot of the trailer has just been finished, and that has something to do with the main legacy character doing something special that will create many discussions between fans for the next 2 months until release. So, let's go over a couple of parts about this. Now, Maleficent 2, by the way, is going to be a very big movie during this month of October, and obviously, it does make a lot of sense now as to why they would want to attach The Rise of Skywalker's third trailer to, of course, Maleficent 2, since a lot of fans are going to go ahead and see that film, plus Disney is attached to that, and it makes a lot of sense as to why they would want to use, a movie like that in order to promote Star Wars. Now, prior to October 18th, which, by the way, is the day you're going to be able to see it in theaters, on October 14th, they're going to have the trailer actually released at night. Now, this, I believe, is a telltale sign that it's going to debut during Monday Night Football. It's going to be a big game that night. Looking forward to it a lot. And on top of that, we get a Star Wars trailer, right? So, with that being said, the fact that they are really trying to do something very much special with the marketing of The Rise of Skywalker, the one thing that really stands out to me a lot as well is how, of course, the last shot of the teaser trailer, the final one, actually involves one of the main legacy characters, which could very well be Luke, Palpatine, or somebody around those lines, that is actually said to do something crazy and wild that's going to create fans, discussing things about the movie for 2 months until release. Kind of similar to what they did with Dark Rey in the teaser trailer number 2. Basically, the final shot of the third and final trailer of Episode 9 is going to have something to do with a legacy character. Like I say, we're talking about Palpatine, Luke, Leia, someone around those lines, right? So, the other piece that I do want to go over as well is that, of course, they will be using the upcoming footage in order to promote some of the reshoots that they did throughout the months of August and September. So, as of right now, yes, reshoots are still happening, and a lot of changes are being made to the overall story of Episode 9, and the fact that they are trying to do something quite original and authentic to Star Wars, J.J. Abrams and Chris Terrio, they had a lot of interviews recently with Entertainment, or should I say EW, and of course, Empire, etc. They had a lot of interviews done, and they answered a lot of questions related to the overall story of Episode 9 and what they aim to do in order to end the sequel trilogy as a whole. So, honestly, I cannot wait to see exactly what they have in store, visually speaking, like what it's all actually going to look like on the big screen, and everything that we have heard so far about the upcoming trailer seems to be very promising, and that it's really going to be used as a way to sell the movie to casual fans, new fans and hardcore fans alike. And the last piece that I I just want to go over here is that we're going to actually get a glimpse of some of the iconic worlds of the originals and the prequels in the upcoming film, The Rise of Skywalker. So, one of which, of course, I think is a dead giveaway, the Forest Moon of Endor, right? We already got a look at that in the first teaser trailer, where you do see the Death Star 2 wreckage in the distance, but aside from that, we're going to be getting other planets, glimpses of those planets, that could either mean Tatooine, or maybe even a world like, let's say, for example, Coruscant, for all we know, etc., right? So that could very well have something to do with the flash fights in The Rise of Skywalker. But anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.